Good morning, student. So last lecture we learned about that cells of immune system. In that lymphocytes. In lymphocytes there are the two different types of lymphocyte, that is the B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. B lymphocytes means the basal cells or basal lymphocytes, and the T lymphocytes means thymus gland, that is the T for thymus gland lymphocytes. Okay, and what is the mechanism of that T lymphocytes? Again, that antigen which having to produce their clones, similar clones, similar types or cells, but different function. On the basis of the four types: killer, helper, suppressor, and the memory. Same thing happen with that B lymphocytes, which gives plasma cells and memory B cells. That plasma cells, which is very important because they produce antibodies, which is glycoproteins. That antibodies are present in body fluid, that is the blood and lymph, and they may be bind to the cell membrane or maybe the free in the blood. If they are free in the blood, so they are having the different function like this. Okay, so these are the important things, and this is the microphage. You know that the mature monocytes which get convert into that microphage, which having the function to clean the blood, to phagocytosis, clean the blood with the help of phagocytosis. So whatever the bacteria, unwanted material, debris are present in the blood, they are engulfed by that microphage. Okay, so this is the structure, and today we are going to study the second, that is the antigen presenting cells. Okay, so let us see. Antigen presenting cells means the antigen presenting cells engulf means they get digest, okay, invading pathogens and process the antigens. Then the processed antigens are presented on their own surface, and these cells are able to deliver a stimulatory signals that is necessary for the activation of helper T cells. In short, इसकी समरी यही है कि एक एंटीजन प्रेजेंटिंग सेल्स होते हैं, जो सेल्स कोई भी एंटीजन को, वायरस हो बैक्टीरिया, उसको एंटीजन को engulf कर लेते हैं. आफ्टर engulfing that antigens are present on their own surface. किसके? एंटीजन प्रेजेंटिंग सेल. इस डायग्राम में आप देख सकते हैं ये एंटीजन प्रेजेंटिंग सेल्स है, अमीबा जैसे दिख रहा है. Okay, and that cells capture that antigen, and that antigens are present on their surface. When they are present on their surface, at that time it gives the stimulatory signals to the helper T cell. We know that the helper T cell helps the other cells to stimulate the B lymphocytes also. Okay, so that helper cells are going to inform other cells to kill that antigens. Okay, so some cells are there which are engulf that antigens and presented on their own surface. This is called as the antigen presenting cells. For what? When they when that antigens are present on their own surface, so it gets stimulate and give the signals toward the helper T cells. Is that simple? Okay, so antigen presenting cells आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं. सिंपल एंटीजन प्रेजेंटिंग सेल्स कैप्चर करता है एंटीजन को. कैप्चर करने के बाद दैट एंटीजन्स आर प्रेजेंट ऑन देयर द surface of that cell, and when they attach on the surface of that antigen presenting cell, it gives the stimulatory signals towards the helper T cell. Simple like that. Okay, so this is about the antigen presenting cell. Next one is the structure of that antibody. So what is the antibodies? We know that antibodies are glycoproteins which are highly specific to specific antigens. We know that each and every antigen having their specific antibodies, and antibodies are what is the antibodies? These are the glycoproteins. Antibodies are produced by plasma cells, and plasma cells are formed from B lymphocytes, B for basal cells. So that plasma cells produce about 2000 molecules of antibodies per second. पर सेकेंड में कितने मॉलिक्यूल्स फॉर्म होते हैं एंटीबॉडीज के? 2000 molecules of antibodies form per second by that plasma cells, and they are also known as immunoglobulin, that is IgS. ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है that antibodies are also called as the immunoglobulin, that is the IgS. And here is the different types of or forms of that immunoglobulin, that is the antibodies, which are not in your syllabus, but you just read at once. for your information. Okay, and the last sentence is, what is the shape? The antibody is a Y-shaped structure. How is it? So let us see. Yes, this is the antibody which having the Y-shaped structure. Y-shape means it gives the alphabet Y like shape. Okay, so that's why it is a Y-shaped structure. Here, first point you have to write here, the antibody is Y-shaped structure. Second is 4 polypeptide chains are there. Here, these are the rod-like structure are here. So these are the 4 polypeptide chains. Out of these, 2 are heavy and 2 are light. Which are the heavy? See here. Heavy one, the bluish. The blue one is the heavy, okay, which is longest also. So blue one is the heavy, and the greenish and white is the half. Half of this is the, which is the longest, this is the heavy, and which is one is the half, that is the light chain. That 4 peptide chains held together by disulfide bond. आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि ईच एंड एवरी बॉन्ड मीन्स ये जो रॉड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर दिखाई दे रहा है वो दूसरे रॉड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर को अटैच है विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर दिखाई दे रहे हैं वो एस एस है दैट लाइक अ डाइसल्फाइड बॉन्ड. 2 सल्फाइड बॉन्ड्स आर देयर, दैट्स व्हाई इट गिव्स हियर. ओके, वो रेड कलर में दिख रहा है. सो दीज आर द डाइसल्फाइड बॉन्ड. सो बोथ द 2 heavy and 2 light chains are attached with the help of disulfide bond. Okay, next is the region holding arm and stem of the antibody is called as the hinge stem. Sorry, so this is stem, sorry, this is arm and this is the stem. It is a Y shape, one of the Y shape is there. Okay, and that point is called as the hinge point. Okay, so region holding arm and the stem of antibody it called as the hinge. Here is not label given in the diagram, that's why I told you. Here is the hinge. Second point, variable region and the constant region. See here, variable region and the constant region. The bluish rod or bluish part, it is the constant region, which is here. Okay, that whole, and which is the half, this is the variable region. So you know that first of all what, 4 polypeptide, then 2 heavy, 2 light, both are jointed to each other with the help of disulfide bond, and that arm arm and stem it attached with the help of hinge joint. That variable region and constant regions are there. Variable region, which is smaller one, that is the gray part, and the white part is here, which is the variable region, and which is the longest one, it is the constant region. That variable region consists of antigen binding site, जो कि ये ग्रीन और ग्रीन पार्ट है वहाँ पे एंटीजन बाइंडिंग साइट होती है. मीन्स ये जो वाई शेप स्ट्रक्चर है यहाँ के जो पॉइंट है, ये पॉइंट यहाँ पे एक एंटीजन अटैच हो सकता है और यहाँ पे एक एंटीजन. ओके, सो 2 एंटीजन्स कैन बी अटैच ऑन द 1 एंटीबॉडी. सो हियर इज, बट विच रीजन? द वेरिएबल रीजन. यू हैव टू रिमेंबर हियर वेयर इज द एंटीजन बाइंडिंग साइट, इज द site present on the antibody, so on the variable region. So variable region consists of antigen binding site which is called as the paratope. आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा कि एंटीजन बाइंडिंग साइट, एंटीजन एंटीबॉडी पे कहाँ पे अटैच होगा? पैराटोप पे. ओके, पैराटोप इट इज द वेरिएबल रीजन कंसिस्ट ऑफ एंटीजन बाइंडिंग साइट विच इज प्रेजेंट ऑन द एंटीबॉडी, and most antibody carried 2 antigen, as I told you, one on the this side and one on the this side. So 2 antigens are attached on 1 antibody. That's why it is called as the bivalent. Okay, most antibody carries 2 antigen binding sites. That's why it is called as the bivalent. Let us see the antigen antibody complex. Study of antigen antibody interaction. Study of antigen antibody interaction is called as the serology. Okay, you have to remember here. Serology, the specific antibody for the particular antigen. We know that each and every antibody having the specific or a particular antigen. The combining sites of antigen called antigenic determinants. Combining site of that, suppose this is blue color is the virus, and that virus consists of that bubble like structure is there. Okay, these are the antigens and these are the antigen determinants. Okay, and that antigen determinant get attached with that Y antibody. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे Y शेप जो कि इस वायरस पे अटैच हो रहा है. ओके, ये एंटीजन है रेड कलर का, सॉरी ब्लू कलर का, और उस पर ये antibodies get to attach. So combining sites of antigen called as the antigenic determinants, which is called as epitopes. Means एंटीजन के बॉडी पे भी एक साइट है, वहाँ पे एंटीबॉडीज अटैच होने वाला, एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द एपिटोप्स. पैराटोप्स एंटीबॉडी में होगा, एपिटोप्स एंटीजन. These react with the corresponding antigen binding sites of that antibody, which is called paratope. So antigen binding sites, that is the paratopes, which is present on antibody, are located on the variable region of that antibody. Means antigen binding site, एंटीजन कहाँ पे अटैच होने वाला है या बाइंड होने वाला है, एंटीबॉडी पे. लेकिन कहाँ पे, सो पैराटोप्स पे, जहाँ पे वो अटैच हो गया एंटीबॉडी वो पैराटोप्स. एंड व्हेन एंटीबॉडी अटैच टू एंटीजन on which is called as the epitopes. Okay, the small variation in the variable region make each antibody highly specific for a particular antigen. Antigen and antibody in a lock and key manner. जब एंटीजन, ये आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे छोटा सा स्ट्रक्चर है, ये जो है वाई शेप रेड कलर का एंटीबॉडी, और ये रेड कलर का जो कि एंटीजन पे प्रेजेंट है, दिस इज एंटीजन. सी हियर इट इज अ lock and key like or key lock like structure is there. Okay, and that's why it is called as the antigen antibody complex. Okay, so antigen and antibody in a lock and key manner forming antigen antibody complex. Okay, so this is the antigen antibody complex. Sorry, antigen on blood cells. So let us see which antigens are, what about the blood groups, how they form. So the A, B and O blood groups were discovered by Karl Landsteiner in 19th century. Okay, so you have to remember the name of that scientist, that is the Karl Landsteiner in 19. Who discovered the blood group or that A, B, O blood group? Karl Landsteiner in 19. And that Landsteiner student, that is the De Castello and Sturley, who discovered the AB blood group in 1902. Okay, सिर्फ कंसेप्ट लाना ए बी ओ ब्लड ग्रुप का, इट इज गिवन बाय दैट लैंडस्टेनर, बट दैट ए बी ब्लड ग्रुप इज गिवन बाय दैट लैंडस्टेनर स्टूडेंट, दैट इज द De Castello and Sturley, which year 1902. Landsteiner discovered the human blood groups and he got the Nobel Prize for that. He found two antigens or agglutinogens. Antigens is also called as the agglutinogens on the surface of human red blood cells, that is RBCs. And which are the antigen? Antigen A and the antigen B. What is actually this antigen A and antigen B? It is nothing but the inherited antigenic substances. Okay, that substances is present on the RBC surfaces. Okay, that's why it is the antigen A and the antigen B. He also noticed that the antibodies, which is called agglutinin, okay, in the serum in that plasma, which is called as the A and B. Okay, so Landsteiner observed the antigen also and antibodies also in the blood. Okay, that antigens are called agglutinogens and antibodies are called agglutinin. Okay, antigen having two types, that is antigen A and antigen B for blood only. And antibodies are in plasma, which is A and B. In a biosystem, the blood groups are determined by the presence or absence of antibodies and inherited antigens, which are present on the surface of the RBCs, that is the red blood cells. And that blood groups of person is classified into the 4 groups: blood group A, B, AB and the O blood group. Okay, let us see. Yes, this is a small chart about the ABO blood group. If you're talking about the blood group A, so let us start blood group A. So first is the blood group A. We know that antigens are present on the surface of RBCs. So here is the Red is the RBC, that is red blood cell, and on the surface of that blue color is the antigen. Okay, so when the RBC which having the or the surface there antigen A is present, and in their plasma antibody B is present, then the blood group is blood group A. Okay, when the RBCs on their surface antigen B is there and in plasma antibody A is there, then it is the blood group B. What about the blood group AB? Both the antigens are present on the surface of that RBC and none of the antibodies are present in the plasma. This is called as the AB blood group. Okay, and opposite of that is a type O, that is a blood group O. How? See here, the RBC does not contain any antigen on their surfaces, but the plasma contain both the antibodies, that is the A and B. This is called as the blood group O. Okay. Here is the genotype of each and every blood group. That is blood group A is I, immunoglobulin. Okay, so I capital A, IA, or I capital A, small I. Simple. Second blood group B, that is genotype is capital IB, capital IB. This is the genotype for blood group B. It is also written as capital I and small capital I, capital B and the I. Blood group AB, that is capital I A, capital I B, that is the AB blood group. And blood group O, small I, small I. This genotype is important when you identify or to make the Punnett square chart for them, to identify or to identify which parents having, suppose the parent having the A and B blood group, so their offsprings having which blood groups. For that you have to know the genotypes. You already study in the inherited chapter that genotype is important to determine or to know the which offspring having which blood group. Okay, if you know the parents blood group. So this is about the ABO blood group. One more thing is that AB blood group is universal acceptor. Why acceptor? See here, universal acceptor, because that antigen A and B, it is very important because of that antigen A and B, blood group AB can accept all the blood or any blood group, that is a blood group A, blood group B or a blood group O also. Means that's why AB blood group is called as the universal acceptor. AB ब्लड ग्रुप का जो पर्सन है वो कौन से भी ब्लड ग्रुप का ब्लड एक्सेप्ट कर सकता है. जैसे कि हम बोलते हैं कि एक आदमी का ब्लड दूसरे आदमी को मैच किया जाता है कि सेम हो तभी हम उसे डोनेट कर सकते हैं. लेकिन ए बी ब्लड ग्रुप ऐसा है कि वो किसी का भी ब्लड ले सकता है. वो मे बी द ए ब्लड ग्रुप हो, बी हो या फिर ओ ब्लड ग्रुप. खुद का तो वो लेता ही, ए बी ब्लड ग्रुप वाला हो तो उसे दे ही सकता है. फॉर बिकॉज ऑफ व्हाट, दैट antigen A and B are present. Okay, that's why it is called as the universal acceptor. And here is the blood group O. ब्लड ग्रुप O वाले पर्सन वो सभी को अपना ब्लड ग्रुप डोनेट कर सकते. मे बी द ब्लड ग्रुप A, then blood group B, or also the blood group AB. Okay, that's why O blood group is called as the universal donor. Why universal donor? Because their RBCs does not have any antigens and their plasma contain both the antibodies, that is the A and B. Okay, so you have to remember here. The question may ask on that, who is the universal donor or who is the universal acceptor? Which blood group is the universal donor or universal acceptor? Or it may be the vice versa, like AB blood group is also called as dash. O blood group is also called as dash. Okay, so this question is very important. Let us see. ये तो पता होगा कि ब्लड ग्रुप कैसे होते हैं, उन पे कौन से एंटीजन्स होते हैं. लेकिन ब्लड ग्रुप में पॉजिटिव निगेटिव भी होता है. जैसे कि ओ पॉजिटिव, ओ निगेटिव, ए बी पॉजिटिव, ए बी निगेटिव, ए पॉजिटिव, बी निगेटिव, लाइक. ओके, जो निगेटिव हमने सिंबल दिया, सो दिस सिंबल इज बिकॉज ऑफ दैट RH फैक्टर. ओके, व्हाट इज दैट RH फैक्टर? लेट अस सी. So RH is most complex blood group system. Okay, why? So RH factor is an antigenic proteins present on the surface of the RBCs, that is the red blood cells in the human being. RH means what? So that RH factor is first time discovered by Landsteiner and Wiener in 1940 on the surface of that RBC of rhesus monkey. You have to remember here RH factor or RH from rhesus monkey. So it is called as the RH factor. Okay. Sorry. That RH factor is also called as the D antigen. We already know the A and B antigen, but that RH factor is called as the D antigen. What is the long form of that RH? Rhesus monkey. Rhesus monkey के ब्लड ग्रुप के सरफेस पे आरबीसी के सरफेस पे दैट RH फैक्टर फाउंड हुआ था. ओके, कौन से मंकी के? Rhesus monkey के. दैट्स वाई द नेम इंडिकेट RH फैक्टर. द पर्सन हैविंग RH फैक्टर, जिनके ब्लड ग्रुप में RH फैक्टर दैट इज डी एंटीजन है, उनको क्या बोला जाता है? RH पॉजिटिव. और उन दोज पर्सन हु लैकिंग दैट डी एंटीजन, दोज पर्सन आर कॉल्ड एज द RH नेगेटिव. मीन्स अगर आपका ब्लड ग्रुप ए पॉजिटिव है मतलब RH पॉजिटिव, मतलब कि एंटीजन डी आपके बॉडी में है. अगर नेगेटिव है तो लैकिंग, एंटीजन डी आपके बॉडी में और ब्लड में नहीं है. दैट्स वाई इट इज द नेगेटिव ब्लड ग्रुप. So this is upon the RH factor. When an RH blood group, it is an important factor. Yes, it is very important. When if the mother having, see here, which is called as the hemolysis disease of the newborn baby. So when RH blood group is an important factor in the blood transfusion. When mother, you can see here, it occurs when RH नेगेटिव मदर, व्हेन द मदर का ब्लड ग्रुप नेगेटिव होगा एंड उसके बच्चे का, जो बच्चा इन देयर प्रेजेंट इन देयर वोम. ओके, सो व्हेन द बेबी इज इनसाइड द मदर एंड द बेबी कंसिस्ट ऑफ पॉजिटिव ब्लड एंड मदर हैविंग द नेगेटिव ब्लड. सो वी नो दैट द न्यूट्रिशन आर पास थ्रू दैट प्लासेंटा. प्लासेंटा से न्यूट्रिशन पास होता है, वैसे ही ब्लड वहाँ पे मिक्स हो जाता है मदर और फीटस का. So at that time the positive and negative is very harmful for that baby. Okay, what happens? See here, maternal circulation कहाँ पे? प्लासेंटा में blood और that fetus blood and the mother blood. Maternal RH negative red blood cells are there and fetal means that baby inside the mother. Okay, so that fetal RH positive red blood cells enters maternal circulation and fetal having the RH positive red blood cells. Okay. सो ऐसे कंडीशन में एक तो बेबी वो डाई हो जाता है एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द इरिथ्रोब्लास्टोसिस फेटालिस. ये क्वेश्चन हर बार पूछा जाता है, दैट इज द इरिथ्रोब्लास्टोसिस फेटालिस. सो एट दैट टाइम क्या करते हैं फिर? द टू प्रिवेंट दैट कंडीशन, विच कंडीशन? दैट हेमोलाइसिस डिजीज ऑफ द न्यू बॉर्न, दैट इज द HDN. You have to remember here. HDN, it is related to the RH factor or the blood group, which is called as the hemolysis disease of the newborn baby, that is HDN, which is also called as the erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, so in that, if you avoid this, if the baby is positive blood group and mother having negative blood group, so what should we do here? So to prevent that erythroblastosis fetalis, the negative mother is injected with the anti-RH antibodies. Which anti-RH antibodies? During all pregnancies carrying positive fetus. Okay, अगर मदर का ब्लड ग्रुप नेगेटिव है और फीटस का पॉजिटिव, तो हर बार जब पता चलेगा कि ब्लड बेबी का ब्लड ग्रुप अगर सेम हुआ तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, लेकिन अगर अपोजिट हो, नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव, एट दैट टाइम द मदर शुड बी इंजेक्टेड विद द anti-RH antibody, okay, during the pregnancy to avoid that erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, so this is about that. This is the all things about the ABO blood group.